I'm back again with my new video of Class 7 EVS Chapter 10 Life in Desert. In Chapter 5, you have seen that water means life to plant, animal, and people. It is difficult for anyone to live in the place where there is no water to drink, where there is no grass for its cattle to feed on, and where there is no water to help the crops to grow. You will now learn about the places in the world where people have learned to cope with extreme harsh temperature, in some places as hot as fire and some as cold as ice. These are desert areas of the world. These are characterized by low rainfall, scanty vegetation, extreme temperature. Depending on the temperature, there can be hot desert or cold desert. People inhabit lands wherever little water is available to practice agriculture. The hot desert. अब कौन सा है hot desert? Sahara. Look at the map of the world and continent of Africa. Locate the Sahara Desert, covering a large part of North America, Africa. It is the world's largest desert. It has an area of around 8.54 million square kilometer. Do you recall that India has an area of 3.2 million square kilometer? Sahara Desert touches 11 countries, and they are Algeria, Chad, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Niger, Sudan, Tunisia, and Western Sahara. When you think of desert, the picture immediately comes to your mind is that of sand. But beside that vast stretch of sand that Sahara Desert is covered with, there are also gravel plains and elevated plateaus with very rock surface. The rock surface may be more than almost 2500-meter high at some places. Climate. The climate of Sahara Desert is scorching hot and parched dry. It has a short rainy season. The sky is cloudless and clear. Here, the moisture evaporates faster than it accumulates. Days are unbelievably hot. The temperature during the day may soar as high as 50 degrees Celsius, heating up the land and the bare rocks, which in turn radiates heating, make everything around hot. Night may be freezing cold with temperature nearing 0 degree. Flora and fauna. Vegetation in Sahara Desert including cactus, date plants and acacia. In some places these are oases, greens inlands with date plants surrounding them. Camel, herons, jackal, foxes, scorpions, many varieties of snakes and lizards are prominent animal species living here. People. The Sahara Desert, despite its harsh climate, has been inhabited by various groups of people to pursue different activities. Among them are Bedouins and Tuaregs. Their groups are nomadic tribes rearing livestock such as goat, sheep, camel, horses. These animals provide us क्या क्या provide करते हैं milk, hide from which they make leather for belts, slippers, water bottles. Hair is used for mat, carpets, clothes, and blankets. They wear heavy robes as protection against dust storms and hot wind. The oases in Sahara and the Nile Valley in Egypt support settled population. Since water is available, the people grow date palms. क्रॉप्स जैसे कि राइस वीट बाले बीन्स यहाँ पे ग्रो होते हैं इजिप्टियन कॉटन सबसे ज़्यादा फेमस है वर्ल्ड वाइड ग्रोन होता है इजिप्ट में द डिस्कवरी ऑफ ऑयल एंड प्रोडक्ट इज़ अ ग्रेट डिमांड थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड इन अल्जीरिया लेबिया एंड इजिप्ट इट्स कॉन्स्टेंटली ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग द सहारा डेजर्ट other minerals जो important है that are found in this area include iron, phosphorus, manganese, and uranium. The cultural landscape of Sahara is undergoing change. Gleaming glasses, cased office building towers over mosques and superhighways crisscross an ancient camel's path. Trucks are replacing camels in salt trade. Tourists are seen acting as guide as to foreign tourists. More and more nomadic herdsmen are taking to city life, finding job in oil and gas corporation. The cold desert Ladakh. Ladakh is a cold desert lying in the greater Himalaya of the eastern side of Jammu and Kashmir. The Karakoram range in the north and Zankasar mountain in the south enclose it. Several rivers flows through Ladakh, Indus being the most important among them. The river from the valleys, deep valleys, are George. Several glaciers are found in Ladakh, जैसे कि Gangri glaciers. The altitude in Ladakh varies for about 3,000 meter in Kargil to more than 8,000 meter in Karakoram. Due to its high altitude, the climate is extreme cold and dry. The air at this altitude is so thin that the heat of the sun can be felt intensely. The day temperature in the summer are just above 0 degree and night temperature are below 30 degree. It is freezing cold in winter when the temperature may remain below 40 degrees Celsius for most of the time, as it lies in the rain shadow of the Himalaya. There is little rainfall as low as 10 centimeter every year. The area experience freezing winds and burning hot sunlight. When you will be surprised to know that if you sit in the sun, you'll sorry, your feet in the shade, you may suffer from both sunstroke and frostbite at the same time. Flora and fauna. Due to high aridity, the vegetation is sparse. There are scanty patches of grasses and shrubs for animals to graze. Groves of willows and poplars are seen in valleys. During the summer, fruit trees such as apple, apricot, and walnut bloom. Several species of birds sighted in Ladakh: robin, redstart, Tibetan snowcock, raven, and hopi are common. Some of these are migratory bird. The animal of Ladakh are wild goats, wild sheep, yak, and special kind of dogs. The animals are reared to provide for the milk, meat, and hides. Yak meal is used to make cheese and butter. The hair of the sheep and goat is used to make woolens. People. Do you find any resemblance between the people of Ladakh and inhabitants in Tibet and Central Asia? The people here are either Muslim or Buddhist. In several fact, Buddhist monasteries dot the Ladakh landscape with the traditional gompas. Some famous monasteries are Hemis, Tikis, She, and Lamayuru. In summer season, the people are busy cultivating barley, potatoes, peas, beans, turnip. The climate in the winter month is so harsh that people keep themselves engaged in festives and ceremonies. The women are very hardworking. They work not only in the houses and fields but also manage a small business and shop. Leh, the capital of Ladakh, is well connected both the roads and air. National Highway 1A connects Leh to Kashmir Valley through the Zozi La Pass. Can you name some more passes of Himalayas? Tourism is major activity with several tourists streaming in from within India and abroad. Visit Gompas treks to see meadows and glaciers, witnessing ceremonies and festivals and important activities. Life of people in undergoing changes due to modernization, but the people of Ladakh, having more over the centuries, learned to live in balance and harmony with nature. Due to scarcity of resources like water and fuel, they used with reverse and care. Nothing is discarded or wasted. And that was all about this chapter. I hope you liked it. Thank you.